Hi, I'm Rick Blum with a coalition of media groups called the Sunshine in Government Initiative. It's a coalition of news organizations and trade associations, and I want to talk about statutory exemptions to the Freedom of Information Act. This is a problem. We see new proposals every year. They have broad impact all across congressional committees, and here's what you can do about it. So here's my elevator version. There are too many statutes already on the books, and we see dozens every year. It's whack-a-mole. We try to find them, but we find them too late. And our ask is that you be a hawk on the moles and find them. Let's back up. The Freedom of Information Act is vital. It tells important stories about bulletproof vests that don't stop bullets, that force a recall. It already has protections for national security, for trade secrets, for personal privacy and other things. But there's these pesky statutory exemptions under Section B3 of the Foia. We counted them up. And over the last 10 years, agencies use 250 to 300 of them. Depends on how you count them. You know, should we be protected from bird strikes and bird strike information? I don't think so. The FAA tried. How does it happen? Agencies, stakeholder groups, they come to congressional committees and they say, save us from FOIA. We need a protection. And once they're in the law, they get used. And the problem, there's a couple problems here. One is unnecessary delays in getting legislation through. We don't need more gridlock, but we're dealing with these transparency issues too late. And then once they're written into statute and they're on the books, there's over withholding. So we need better vetting. So we're asking you to be a FOIA hawk. Ask yourselves, is this exemption really necessary? Would the information be disclosed without your action? Is there a good reason for withholding? If these answers are yes, and you still want to move forward, use a checklist. Write narrowly. When you're writing, include specific protections. Public reporting, is the exemption working? Oversight, a beautiful sunset, these kinds of things. More broadly, what can you do to end the whack-a-mole process? Make sure when you're writing these things, if you've gone through all the reviews, that you're citing exemption FOIA B3, so that we can all find them and you can actually talk about whether they're effective. Use the congressional committees with oversight of FOIA. Senate Judiciary Committee, House Oversight and Government Reform. Use the executive branch, the FOIA Ombudsman, OGIS, the Department of Justice. All can help you understand FOIA, what it protects, what it doesn't. The real point is this. It should work in a way so that you have better vetting, FOIA referrals to the committees that know FOIA. Asking yourself if you need better laws. That creates better policy, transparency with common sense exemptions, and that strengthens our democracy. So please be a FOIA hawk and the whack-a-moles. Use your congressional committees with oversight of FOIA and question FOIA. Look at FOIA, understand it, and thank you for your work.